I thought I knew her. 2 months together, and I was ready to give her the world, until one night shattered everything. A flash of her lips on someone else's through the crack of a bathroom door. My heart sank. I could have looked away, convinced myself I'd imagined it, but the truth hit harder than anything I'd ever felt. How did we get here? For background, we're both 18, college freshmen who met during orientation. Since then, we've been inseparable. She always told me she was lonely at school, only having her roommates and me as friends, so I thought I'd help her connect. I planned a night out for us and 2 people from my English class, a bi girl and her gay best friend. My girlfriend is also bi, and I figured they'd hit it off, maybe make her feel less alone. That Saturday, everything seemed perfect. She bonded with a girl over shared music tastes, and I felt a thrill, glad I'd made her night special. But then she made a strange joke, saying she'd give me a pass to get with any guy I saw. I laughed it off, straight as I am, not thinking much of it. I didn't know then that this throwaway comment would become an ominous hint of what was to come. As the night unfolds, the group's mood shifts from excitement to something slightly tense. The bisexual friend and your girlfriend start exchanging glances, their laughter becoming more personal, their shared jokes no longer including you. A slight pang of unease gnaws at you, but you push it down. After all, you put an effort to make sure she has a fun night, to finally give her that chance to connect with others. Isn't this exactly what you wanted? But then, there's that strange comment from her. You know, if you want to go after anyone tonight, you have my permission. She grins at you with a playful smirk, but it feels off, like a mask hiding something unspoken. You shake it off, trying to enjoy the moment, brushing away the red flags that pop up in your mind. Hours later, as you make your way to the next bar, your girlfriend is suddenly nowhere to be found. After a few minutes of searching, you head towards the bathrooms, and through the gap in the door, you glimpse her in a position you never expected. She's sitting on the toilet, but leaning toward her new friend, both of them lost in a moment only meant for each other. You freeze. Heart pounding, you step back, barely able to breathe as a mix of disbelief and betrayal floods your senses. For a second, the world around you blurs, every sound and sight fading into static. Was this real? Was it happening right now, just steps away from where you stand? Your friend senses your shock and drags you outside, his voice a faint reassurance you can hardly register. Your mind races, replaying every moment of the evening, the laughter, the bonding, the whispered comments, and you can't help but wonder if you missed the signs. Or maybe she'd always felt this way, and you'd simply been the last to know. When they return, you feel a surge of anger tempered only by the disbelief of it all. You pull her aside and try to keep calm, searching her face for some sort of explanation or remorse, but she meets your gaze with casual confidence. She plays it off, as though this were some harmless fling, insisting it was nothing serious. The night ends, and you find yourself back in her dorm room, lying beside her as she sleeps soundly, her arm wrapped around you like nothing had happened. She even whispers in, "I love you," as if she hadn't torn apart every ounce of trust you had. You feel the weight of all of it pressing down, her casual dismissal, the betrayal, her blatant disregard for your relationship. In that moment, something inside you snaps. You know you deserve someone who cares, who values the relationship you built. And so, you quietly call for an Uber, excusing yourself with a fake emergency. By the time you return to her place the next morning, it's only to gather your things and leave, taking the last remnants of trust you'd given her. Her apologies echo behind you as you walk out, her flimsy justifications feeling hollow, her attempt to blame, girl code, as empty as her commitment. It's clear that her version of love was never as real as yours. And with that, you leave her there, turning toward a future where you'll never have to question your worth again.